And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. So the idea here is that Jesus' instruction here, or his command, the teaching here is that you should love the Lord your God with everything that you are. And then he decided to break it down for us, just in case there's confusion, to say that includes heart, soul, mind, strength. So your mind is not supposed to be left out in your worship of God. Your strength is not supposed to be left out in your worship of God. Your soul is not supposed to be left out in your worship of God. And your heart, your spirit is not supposed to be left out in your worship of God. Sometimes there's a tendency to go to one extreme. Some people just, everything is spiritualized, almost to the point of spiritism. And they live as if in denial of the fact that God made us spirit, soul, and body. Body. Okay? And some people say, hey, everything is not, you don't have to spiritualize everything. They use that as an excuse for living earthbound lives that have no interaction, no appreciation for the reality of the unseen world. So God expects us to serve him, to love him, to serve him with all our heart, not with most of it, with all our soul, and then went on to break it down by separating soul and mind. Your mind, when we talk about the life of the mind, we are talking about your mind, your intellect. That you should put your thought, put your mind to your service of God, your mind to your love for God, and then with your strength, love him with your strength. You see, that day when he was going to enter into Jerusalem, in what we now call the triumphant entry to Jerusalem, you remember? It was somebody's colt that Jesus rode upon to Jerusalem. But as he came close, there were people that had clothes, you remember? And they spread their clothes on the floor for Jesus's colt, as it were, to walk upon it. But there were other people that probably didn't have extra clothing too. What did they do? They climbed trees and they cut down. So they brought palm fronds and they strew it on the floor so that he can pass on it. They use their muscles to do something. That was about the best they could do, but they did it.